The Holy Grail before them was about to create the greatest wizard in history. The moment the man reached for it, he turned to dust. Clearly, he couldn't withstand its immense power. Merlin stared at the ashes in horror, but he resolutely stepped forward anyway, because in this endless desert, without the Grail's water, he would die. Trembling, Merlin cradled the Holy Grail. Fortunately, nothing went wrong, but after he drank from it, a miracle occurred. The barren desert around him suddenly sprouted lush green grass. Life spread in all directions, transforming into a dense forest in moments. The Grail not only gave him immense power, but also immortality. For the next 500 years, he used his abilities to heal and save lives, beloved by all, until a girl named Nimue appeared, changing his destiny forever. Merlin found his future sight power didn't work on her at all. Curious, he approached her. She told him her village was slaughtered by Vortigern, and she was the only survivor. All she had left were seeds of her homeland's mist flower. Her greatest wish was to avenge her family, and see the mist flowers bloom again. Merlin sympathized deeply. He scattered the seeds into a flower pot, then used his magic. Clusters of mist flowers bloomed instantly. A happy smile spread across the girl's face. Nimue's presence brought new life to Merlin's lonely existence. Unconsciously, they fell in love. But Merlin faced a painful dilemma. Because of his immortality, he would watch his love age and die, powerless to stop it. Nimue suggested she also drink from the Grail, so they could be together forever. But Merlin knew the pain of immortality too well. He didn't want that for her. So he decided to find Prometheus' fire, reforge the Grail into a sword, and sever his magic, so they could live normal lives. Unbeknownst to them, someone was already watching from the shadows. Soon, they began their journey to find Prometheus' fire. On the way, they passed Nimue's homeland. Seeing the scattered bones everywhere, Nimue could no longer contain her rage. She hated her own weakness. Unable to avenge her family, Merlin noticed broken cups scattered around, and they realized Vortigern might have been searching for the Grail too. He quickly used a detection spell and found Vortigern was nearby. He urged Nimue to leave immediately, but Nimue didn't understand. With Merlin's power, he could easily kill Vortigern with a simple spell. Why fear him? Merlin explained he couldn't use magic to kill, or his heart would be corrupted by darkness. This incident showed Nimue she could only rely on herself for revenge. Later, they finally found Prometheus' fire. Merlin melted the Grail and forged a holy sword. Just then, Vortigern emerged from the shadows. He seized Nimue while Merlin was distracted, demanding the sword in exchange for her life. Merlin warned him the sword would only bring ruin, and begged him to spare Nimue. Suddenly, Nimue fought back, tearing off Vortigern's mask, but he killed her in rage. Seeing his love die before him, Merlin was heartbroken. Yet even then, he urged Vortigern to abandon violence. But the next moment, Nimue ripped out Vortigern's heart from behind. She had secretly drunk from the Grail and gained immortality. To make Merlin feel her pain, she provoked Vortigern and let herself be killed before his eyes. Merlin begged her to let go of hatred, or darkness would consume her. But by then, Nimue was already blinded by vengeance. She ignored him and crushed Vortigern's heart. As Vortigern died, Merlin's worst fear came true. Nimue was consumed by dark magic, becoming the first Dark One. She then shattered the holy sword in two, ensuring no one could ever take her magic. To protect the sword, Merlin sealed it inside a stone. That sword later became the king's sword. He transformed the broken blade into the Dark One's dagger, binding Nimue's soul to it. Now the dagger could control the Dark One. Answering Merlin's call, Nimue appeared before him through the dagger. He intended to end his love-turned demon, but at the last moment, he couldn't do it. Instead, the Dark One overpowered him, sealing him with dark magic into an ancient tree for 1,000 years.